Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of a journey with the newly founded expansion franchise, the Baltimore Crabs in Basketball GM. In the last episode, we talked about the creation of this team and completed the expansion draft and assembled the first roster for the inaugural season of Baltimore Crabs Basketball. This right here is the roster that we built through the expansion draft, as well as a few signings of players through free agency. If you want to go check it out, highly recommend circling back to episode 1. According to the power rankings, we are not the worst team in basketball. Seattle is a little bit worse than us. My prediction for this year is 27 wins for the team, but the stage is set for the first game in Baltimore Crabs history against the Orlando Magic, our opening game at home. Here we go. Here we go. First game in Baltimore, CFG Bank Arena. See if we can grab a win in our first game. Skipping ahead a few quarters. We're down 12 at the start of the third. I'm not feeling too hopeful here. But we still have some game left to play. And never mind. We go down 28 to Orlando. That's gotta seal it here as they open up a 21-point lead with about 3 minutes left in the fourth. And there's not much we can do here. And it looks like we'll lose 126 to 109 in our first game in team history. Turner with 18 points, Shamit with 17. It's not enough to defeat the Orlando Magic though, and we fall 109 to 126 here in the first game in team history. The first win in team history, 138 to 111 against the Sacramento Kings at home in front of the fans. On the stats, Oubre put up 21 in the whole first half, put up double digits points. All around, solid result from the lads to grab the first win in team history. I know I said it earlier, but we gotta beat our rivals. And here we go, our first run-in with one of our two rivals, Pittsburgh, the other newly added expansion team, starting high at 6-3. Let's see if we can knock them down here. So far, we're down 10 to start the third quarter, and Quan Tomlin has been injured. Grayson Allen has 17 so far on the night. See if we can make a comeback here. In the fourth, we're down 12, and Miles Turner's injured. Wow. 2 injuries from Pittsburgh. Let's see if we have it in us here to mount the 12-point comeback needed. I don't think we do. We're going to sit through this one anyways. We're close. But never mind. I thought we could have done it. We lose on the night, 93 to 107 in our first game against Pittsburgh. The injuries to Turner and Tomlin are both 8 and 9 games, respectively, so they shouldn't be out for too long. But still having 2 players go down in the same game, I'm going to call out Pittsburgh. I think they were coming after our players. We have a chance at a revenge game here only 3 games later. Still no Miles Turner. He's still injured. Still no Tomlin. He's injured. But Monty Williams has these boys ready to run through a wall. And we're keeping it close here. In the first 2 quarters of basketball, we are up 5, and it's looking good for us. Here we go. Get into the fourth. We're down 4. It is a good one here in our second matchup against Pittsburgh. Watch this one play out. 10 minutes left. We take a 2-point lead. Neither team can make a shot. Finally, one goes. Still close, 1-point game with 6 minutes. With 4 minutes left, we'll slow it down here. Watch this one play out. 92 to 92. Tie ball game. 3 minutes left. Still, teams are struggling to make a shot here, but it sits at 97. Final minute of the game. Nickeil Alexander-Walker can't get the shot to go. Shamit can't get the shot to go. Walker blocked by Ellis. Hachimura, he can't get the shot to go. Sharp, he can't get the shot to go. He grabs his own rebound. Foul. Goodwin misses both free throws. Goro, his shot's blocked. Neither team can score. We're headed to overtime. Oh my goodness. We are headed to overtime. Still neither team can score. Finally some points fall. As with 2 minutes left in overtime, it is 101 to 100 here. Still a close game. 103 to 103. Shamit's three is good. Oubre is fouled. He hits the second, 107 to 104. Pittsburgh, good win. His shot's good, 105 to 107. Keon Ellis, three, no good. Fournette with the rebound. Timeout, Pittsburgh. Edie, three, no good. He grabs the rebound. Nikhil, it's good. With 1 second left. Nikhil Alexander Walker. We're headed to double overtime. This is crazy. And in double overtime, we are pulling ahead here. Up 11, and that seems like the game that'll seal the game. Yep, you're up 123 to 112. I can't see Pittsburgh coming back from this one, and we will defeat the Pittsburgh Rivers for the first time in team history. What a game! I don't know how I'm gonna top that in this episode. Double overtime versus one of our two rivals. That was one of the best games I've ever watched in Basketball GM. What a game. So our crosstown rivals just traded Anthony Davis for Pascal Siakam. Just out of nowhere, out of the blue, an AD for Siakam trade randomly materialized. I guess the Wizards now just have Pascal Siakam. 15 games in, we are 5-10, which I think makes us the worst team in the East. But we're not the worst team in the NBA. Looking at some of the stats here real quick. Hachimura, leading scorer on the team. Miles Turner, one of the best players on the team. And off the bench, Naquan Tomlin, despite the injury. Pretty efficient. The entire team has been about what I needed of it. It's been pretty stable. In terms of the team stats, we have the fourth worst offense in the NBA. Our defense, though, isn't terrible, which is kind of expected considering the construction of this roster. But there's some promising signs. There's some promising signs in the roster for sure. We have our first game against the Pascal Siakam Trae Young led Wizards. It's a little weird, but see if we can get a good win here against a solidly built Wizards team. And headed into third, we sit up 9 actually on the Wizards. It's pretty impressive. And in the fourth, we expand upon our lead 79 to 68. It's looking like we will be able to close out the Washington Wizards. And yet, we sit up easily with a 16-point lead towards the end of the fourth. There is no shot that Washington can come back from that. They can get kind of close. No, they will not come back from it. 111 to 98. Baltimore takes it in the first rivalry game between us and Washington. Leave a comment for a possible name for this rivalry. As 18 points from Shamit and 20 from Lipsy off the bench. Bench put up some numbers in this one. We take the win. On to the next game. Good game. Things are not looking good at the moment. We are on a 12-game losing streak. Some things have to change around here. Monte Ellis makes a few adjustments to the lineup. He's playing Tomlin more minutes. He's playing Lipsy more minutes. He slides Oubre down in his role. He needs to get out of this slump that the team is in, and I can tell he's demoralized too. He's using comments in the press like how the team doesn't feel motivated to win, and how he even doesn't feel motivated to win, and how one time he even said he doesn't enjoy his time here. And it's hard to find motivation in the team right now as we drop another game in a row. We have finally grabbed our first win in 17 games, beating the Chicago Bulls after a long, strenuous journey to get here. We sit at 8-29, and this has put us really far down in the East and killed all momentum we had. The attendance, which was fantastic throughout the first 15 games, building a culture and a fan base, is gone. We're a joke of the league now, and it's just not a lot for a team to work off of in a first year. At the deadline, 12-36. It's not looking good for us. We are last in the East and second to last in the NBA. We do have a few valuable pieces. Rui Hachimura, Miles Turner, Lipsy has some value, but he's young. I don't plan on trading him. But if a good enough offer comes in, I am down to accept an offer for a lot of the guys on our roster to build for the future. The first offer we received was from Atlanta for Miles Turner. They first offered us 2 seconds and Corey Kispert. The deal ended up becoming Robert Williams and Buddy Hield, plus a 2031 first round pick, top 10 protected, and we get a second round pick swap in the 2031 draft. And the second trade that we made was for Daniel Gafford. We traded a 2029 second for Daniel Gafford from the Dallas Mavericks. Following the Miles Turner trade, Monty Williams was pretty upset despite greenlighting the trade and saying it was okay to go through with it, and basically told us he was not willing to renew his 1 year deal and he's not coaching this team next year. He does not want to be with another cellar dwelling team like when he was with the 2023 Pistons. I think with that, this is a good note to wrap the episode up on. We sit at 12-36 at the deadline. Thank you so much for watching.